Hi everyone, I'm Miss Chan. I'm in charge of teaching mathematics Form 4 for all SPM students, wherever you are Form 4 student or Form 5 student. Okay, let's discuss about our chapter 1, quadratic function and equation in one variable. Here are the topics that I will cover in this slide. Let's start to our first topic, quadratic expression. What is quadratic expression and how it looks like? This is the equation of quadratic expression. Ax squared plus bx plus c, and the a is not equal to 0. They have three characteristics of quadratic expression. The first characteristic is a not equal to 0. The second characteristic is only can have one variable. No matter it's variable x, y, or z, it just only accepts one variable. And the last characteristic is the higher power is 2. Okay, let's see some example for more understanding about quadratic expression. Determine whether each of the following expression is a quadratic expression in one variable. Okay, we go through the characteristic one by one with the question to determine if the question is fulfill the characteristic of quadratic expression. Let's see, question A, 2x squared plus 5. Is it 2 not equal to 0? Yes. Is it only have one variable which is x? Yes. Is it the higher power is 2? Yes. So for question A is a quadratic expression. Question B, x power 3 minus 10x plus 9. Is it x not equal to 0? Yes. Is it only have one variable which is x? Yes. Is it the higher power is 2? No. So for question B is not a quadratic expression. Why? Because the higher power of variable x is 3. This is not fulfilled for our characteristic, right? Okay, question C. 1 over 2y squared minus 4y plus 9. Is it 1 over 2 not equal to 0? Yes. Is it only have one variable which is y? Yes. Is it the higher power is 2? Yes. So for sure, the question C is a quadratic expression. Okay, for question D. A squared plus 2a plus 1 over 3. Let's solve it become a squared over 3 plus 2a over 3 plus 1 over 3. Is it a quadratic expression? No. Why no? Because a variable with a power is not a whole number. Okay, here are some extra information. Some students might ask, Miss, how about the equation it doesn't have b or c? Is it not a quadratic expression? Okay, let me explain to you. It's no matter with or without b or c. As long as the expressions is fulfill the three characteristics, which are a not equal to 0, only have one variable, and the higher power is 2, then we can call the expression is a quadratic expression. Next, we proceed to our second topic, quadratic function. What is quadratic function? Okay. Let's start with the type of relation. There are 4 types of relation, which is 1-to-1, 1-to-many, many-to-1, and many-to-many. The type of relation of quadratic function is many-to-1. And how the relation of many-to-1 look like? It will be look like this. 2 objects share one image, and the graph will be look like a smiling graph. Next, shape of the graph. If a is greater than 0, the shape of the graph will be look like a smiling graph, or we call minimum graph. If a is less than 0, the shape of the graph will be look like a sad face graph, or we call maximum graph. Next, minimum or maximum point. If a is greater than 0, how the graph will be look like? It will be look like a minimum graph and have minimum point. If a is less than 0, the graph will be look like a maximum graph and have maximum point. Next, axis of symmetry. What is axis of symmetry? Axis of symmetry is a straight line that's passed through minimum or maximum point. Okay, next, equation of the axis of symmetry is x equal to negative b over 2a. Okay, here are for your memory. Do you still remember what is quadratic expression? Quadratic expression is ax squared plus bx plus c. How about quadratic function? Quadratic function is similar to quadratic expression. It just add a fx, and the fx in quadratic functions means y. So fx equal to y. How about the coordinate of minimum or maximum point? The point that intersection with the x-axis we call coordinate of minimum or maximum point. If question required to find coordinate of minimum or maximum point, here is the format to solve it. Okay, please remember all the format because it's better to help you when solving question. Next, we proceed to our third topic, effect of changing the value of A, B, and C on graph. Okay, let's see the first. The value of A. Let's see the content here. The smaller the value of A, the wider the curve shape. The bigger the value of A, the narrower the curve shape. Okay, what does it mean? When A is greater than 0, we compare example 1 and example 2. Let's see. Do you see the curve shape of example 1 is narrower than example 2? Why? Because the value of 5 is greater than value of 2. So the bigger the value of A, the narrower the curve shape. Okay, let's see example 3. Example 3, the previous question is fx equal to x squared, and it's increased to fx equal to 4x squared. Okay, is it 4 is greater to 1? Yes, so the bigger the value of A, the narrower the curve shape. Okay, remember, when value is increased, the shape becomes narrower. Next, when A is less than 0, this is vice versa for A is greater than 0. The smaller the value of A, the narrower the curve shape. The bigger the value of A, the wider the curve shape. Okay, let's compare example 1 and 2. Do you see the curve shape of example 2 is wider than example 1? Why? Because negative 1 is greater than negative 5, right? Yes, so the bigger the value of A, the wider the curve shape. Okay, let's see example 3. The previous question is fx equal to negative 10x squared increased to fx equal to negative 4x squared. Okay, is it negative 4 greater than negative 10? Yes, so the curve shape of negative 4 is wider than negative 10. Because the bigger the value of A, the wider the curve shape. Remember, when the value increase for A less than 0, the shape will become wider. Okay, next, the value of B. If A is greater than 0 and the B also greater than 0, the axis of symmetry lies on left of the y-axis. If A is greater than 0 and the B is less than 0, axis of symmetry lies on right of the y-axis. If A is greater than 0 and B equal to 0, axis of symmetry is the y-axis. Okay, let's continue. If A is less than 0 and B is greater than 0, the axis of symmetry lies on right of the y-axis. If A is less than 0, B also less than 0, axis of symmetry lies on left of the y-axis. If A is less than 0, B equal to 0, axis of symmetry is the y-axis. Okay, let's proceed to the value of C. Okay, no matter A is greater than 0 or A is less than 0, value of C determine the position of the y-intercept. Value of C increase, the whole graph will move outward. Value of C decrease, the whole graph will move downward. Okay, let's see example 1. fx equal to 2x squared increase to fx equal to 2x squared plus 2. Okay, the value of C from 0 increase to 2. So the graph will move upward. Y is 0 because the equation of x equal to 2x doesn't have any value C, so it means 0. From 0 increase to 2, the graph will move upward. Okay, example 2, fx equal to negative 2x squared to fx equal to negative 2x squared minus 2. The graph will move downwards. Why? Because value of c from 0 decreasing to negative 2. When c decrease, the whole graph will move downward. Okay, here is the conclusion. The value of a determines the shape of the graph, either become wider or narrower. Okay, second one. The value of b determines position of the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry lies on left, right, or is the axis, y-axis. Okay. Third, the value of c determines the position of the y-intercept. No matter a is greater than 0 or less than 0, graph will move upwards or downwards if the value of c increase or decrease. The a greater than 0 or a less than 0 is just to define that the graph is a minimum graph or maximum graph. Next, we proceed to our fourth topic, form quadratic equation based on situation. Okay. A quadratic equation is written in the general form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Let's see example 1. Form a quadratic equation based on the diagram below. Okay, they have a triangle box and the width is x plus 7 cm, while the height is x plus 2 cm and the area is 66 cm2. Okay, using the following information to form a quadratic equation. Okay, what is the formula of area? Width multiply height. Okay, let's do it. X plus 7 multiply x plus 2 equal to 66. And it will be x squared plus 2x plus 7x plus 14 equal to 66. Remember, the answer must be in general form. So the final answer is x squared plus 9x minus 52 equal to 0. Okay, next we go to example 2. The diagram on the right shows a piece of land with a length of x plus 20m and a width of x plus 5m. Question A, write a function for the area am squared of the length. Okay, what is the formula of the area? Length times width. Okay, so it will be x squared plus 5x plus 20x plus 100 equal to a. So the final answer is a equal to x squared plus 25x plus 100. Okay. Question B. If the area of the land is 250 m squared, write a quadratic equation in terms of x. Give your answer in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so x squared plus 25x plus 100 equal to 250. And we need to solve into general form. So the final answer will be x squared plus 25x minus 150 equal to 0. Next is the roots of quadratic equation. Roots of quadratic equations are the points of intersection of the graph and the x-axis, which are known as x-intercept. Okay, for a greater than 0, how the graph will be look like? For sure, the graph will be look like a minimum graph and have 2 roots. How about a less than 0? For sure, it will be look like a maximum graph and have 2 roots. Extra question. Is it possible to have no roots? Yes, it is possible to have no roots. 1 root or 2 roots. Okay, let's see some example. For each graph of the following below, state the roots of the given quadratic equation. 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. Okay, look at the graph. Where the root should be. Find the point of intersection of the graph and it will touch the x-axis. The answer is negative 0.35 and 2. Okay, another example. Determine the root of the following quadratic equations using factorization method. For question A, multiply it will become 33p minus 6p squared minus 15 equal to 0. Rearrange it. Negative 6p2 plus 33p minus 15 equal to 0. And then use a calculator to calculate it will become 2p minus 1 equal to 0, 2p equal to 1, and p will equal to 1 over 2. Another one is p minus 5 equal to 0, p will equal to 5. So for answer P is 1 over 2 and 5. Okay, for question B, we need to use a cross multiplication. Hash minus 1 multiply hash plus 1 equal to 3 multiply 1. Okay. It will become hash square minus 4 equal to 0. And use calculator to calculate it will become hash minus 2 equal to 0, hash will equal to 2. Hash plus 2 equal to 0, hash will equal to negative 2. So for answer hash is 2 and negative 2. Next is sketch the graph of quadratic function. Okay, let's see. This is a step to sketch the graph. First, to find the value of A to determine the shape, either is minimum graph or maximum graph. Second, find the root. Third is to find the value of C, which is y-intercept. Okay, let's see the example. Fx equal to 2x squared plus 2x minus 24. What is the value of A? The value of A is 2, means that A is greater than 0, so it's a minimum graph. Okay, B, find the roots. How to find the roots? Use the equation and form it into general form, then factorize it. Okay, factorize it become x minus 3 equal to 0, x equal to 3. X plus 4 equal to 0, x equal to negative 4. So x will become 3 and negative 4. C, y-intercept. How to find the y-intercept? When x equal to 0, what is the answer of y? Okay, y will equal to negative 24. Okay, extra information. If question is required to find axis of symmetry, how the function will be? Do you still remember what the function of axis of symmetry? It will be x equal to negative b over 2a. And the final answer is negative 1 over 2. What is axis of symmetry? It will pass through the minimum or maximum point. Okay, this just for your reference if question is required to find axis of symmetry. And this is the final graph will be. Okay, the last topic we almost done. Solve problem involve quadratic equation. Okay, let's see the example. We take it step by step. It may be a bit complicated, but it's okay. Let's to solve it. Okay, the diagram show a rectangular garden A, B, C, D. E and F are 2 points on CD and AD, respectively, such that CE equal to DF and equal to XM. The length of AF equal to 15m and DE equal to 12m. Okay, question 1. Form an expression for the area of the rectangular AM square in terms of x. Okay, what is the format of area? Is width multiply height. So, what is our width? 15 plus x multiply our height, 12 plus x. Okay, so the answer will be like this. A equal to x squared plus 27x plus 180. Okay, proceed to question B. The area of the rectangle is 460m squared. Calculate the value of x. Okay, use the question that we just solved in question A and form in general form to find the value of x. Okay, x squared plus 27x plus 180 equal to 460. Then form it in general form. Factorize it, and it will become x minus 8 equal to 0, then x will equal to 8. X plus 35 equal to 0, then x will equal negative 35. For sure, the value of x is positive. We also can check the answer to determine if the x value that calculate is true or false. Okay, how to check it? Use the question and replace the x that we found it, which is egg, and calculate the area. Is it the answer is 460? Yes, so the value of x is egg. Okay, proceed to question C. Iman want to build a small footpath from point E to point F with time which costs Rm 55 per meter. Iman has a budget of 1,000. Determine whether Iman has enough budget to build a footpath. Okay. The small footpath that Iman want to build is a triangle shape. Okay. And we have 8m and 12m. How about the longest lines in the triangle? How to find it? Do you still remember? We use the format a square plus b square and then square root. Okay, the answer is 17m. Okay. Now we need to check whether Iman has the budget to build it. Okay, so we use 17m times our cost is 55 per meter. So 17 times 55, total is 935. Is Iman has enough budget to build the footpath? Yes, because Iman has a budget of 1,000 ringgit, but it just cost 935. Okay? Okay, that's all of my explanation of chapter 1, and I would like to thank you all for your patience to study. I hope that you have a better understanding of the chapter 1. Okay, goodbye everyone.